Thank you, Chair Madigan. I'd like to start by once again thanking all of our trustees and welcoming them back to campus. They, for themselves, as many of us walked down to Thomas Hall for lunch, saw the vibrancy of the campus that's taking place, and it's really palatable and wonderful to see. Before I start my first presentation, I thought that I would spend just a minute providing a little bit more information on the naming discussion that we discussed earlier this morning. I know this is a very important issue to a number of people in our campus community and even beyond our campus community, so I want to tell you just a little bit more information. First of all, at that meeting, I did read to the trustees the recommendation of the University Naming Committee. So the University Naming Committee unanimously has recommended that the name of Douglas Hall be changed, be renamed. And so that was shared with the Board of Trustees. At that point, I told the trustees, or indicated to the trustees, what the next step would be that I would be following in this pathway. And that next step would be to go out and to see what possible names might be available that would be fitting and suiting if we were to rename the building of Douglas Hall. What kinds of names or what names should we be considering? So very soon after this meeting, I'll be going out to the campus community and beyond and looking for potential names that people, again, would like to proffer that would have historical meaning or substantive meaning to our institution. Once those names are collected, I will be looking at the names and reviewing them and submitting a subset of names to the University Naming Committee for their vetting. After they have vetted it, they will send me back that they recommend a certain series of names or one name, as the case may be. At that point, I will re-review it with the President's Council and determine whether we will have a formal recommendation to the Board of Trustees that would include both a recommendation, if it goes this direction, to rename Douglas Hall and to name it the name that we have suggested for them. So, instead of a two-part procedure of going to the Board of Trustees, perhaps once to give permission to change the name, and a second time to put a name to it, it was decided by myself and in consultation with the President's Council that we look at this as a single package entity. And so we are moving forward with the next step. And that next step is to determine what possible names we would attach to that building if in fact the Board of Trustees provided the approval to change the name. So that's where we are. Progress is being made. We don't believe that it's going to take a long period of time to have people solicit or provide names, potential names. We'll review it relatively quickly and then move the process forward again as the President, myself, and our President's Council reviews that. So that's where we are. Our first presentation for today